Hello students, today I am going to start your new chapter number 3, that is understanding quadrilaterals. Okay, so in this chapter firstly we will learn about polygons. What is polygons? Polygons, a simple closed curve made up of only line segments is called a polygon. Okay, or a simple closed figure which have 3 or more than 3 line segments are called polygons. Since you know that triangle, rectangles, squares, pentagon, these are types of polygon. So simple closed figures which have 3 or more than 3 line segments are called polygons. Students, polygons are divided into various categories depending upon the number of line segments they have. Polygons are divided into various categories depending upon the numbers of line segments they have. If a polygon has 3 line segments, then it is called triangle. If a polygon has 4 line segments, then it is called quadrilateral. 4 line segments, pentagon. 6 line segments, hexagon. 7 line segments, heptagon. 8 line segments, octagon. 9 line segments, nonagon, and if a polygon has 10 line segments, then it is called decagon. Okay, you can give name them as easily n-sided polygon. It means 8-sided polygon, 9-sided polygon, 10-sided polygon, 20-sided polygon. Okay, so these are the types of polygon depending upon the numbers of line segments they have. 3 line segments, triangle. 4 line segments, quadrilateral. 5 line segments, pentagon. 6 line segments, hexagon. 7 line segments, septagon. 8 line segments, octagon. 9 line segments, nonagon, and 10 line segments, decagon. Okay, so these are types of polygon. Now we will do regular polygons and irregular polygons. So firstly, what are regular polygons? All polygons having all its sides and all its angle equal is called a regular polygon. All polygons having all its sides and all its angles equal is called a regular polygon. For example, squares, equilateral triangles, these are regular polygons because their a square has 4 sides and its 4 sides are equal and each angle is of 90 degree. It means a square has 4 equal sides and 4 equal angles. So this is a regular polygon. Equilateral triangles, these are also regular polygons because 3 sides of equilateral triangle is equal and 3 angles are also equal. A regular polygon is both equiangular and equilateral. Equiangular means all angles are equal and equilateral means all sides are equal. Now, irregular polygons. Polygons which are not having all its sides and all its angle equal are called a irregular polygons. Okay, polygons which are not having all its sides and all its angle equal are called irregular polygons. A rectangle is equiangular but not equilateral because in a rectangle 4 angles are equal but 4 sides are not equal. Okay, in a rectangle opposite sides are equal, not 4 sides are equal. Now convex and concave polygon. Firstly, convex polygon. A polygon is called a convex polygon if the line segment joining any 2 vertices of the polygon is in the same region. In a convex polygon, each angle measures less than 180 degree. Students, this is a polygon ABCD. In this polygon, each angle is measures less than 180 degree. So this is a convex polygon. And if we join any 2 vertices, then the line segment lie in the same region. If I join AC, then this line segment this joining line segment lie in this quadrilateral, and BD, this is also lie in this quadrilateral. So this is a convex polygon. Now concave polygon. A polygon is called a concave polygon if at least one line segment joining the vertices is not a part of the same region of the polygon. Okay, and in a concave polygon at least one angle is larger than 180 degree. Students, this is a polygon A, B, C, D. If I join B and D vertices, if I join these two vertices, then this line segment BD, this is not a part of this quadrilateral. Okay, so this is a concave polygon, and this angle is measured larger than 180 degree. So this is a concave polygon. Okay students, so these are convex and concave polygons. Students, now we will do some formulas of polygons. Okay, since you know that sum of angles of a triangle is equals to 180 degree. Okay, sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degree, and sum of angles of a quadrilateral, that is equals to 360 degree. Sum of angles of quadrilateral equals to 360 degree. Now sum of angles of a n-sided polygon, sum of angles of a n-sided polygon, that is equals to n minus 2 into 180 degree. N minus 2 into 180 degree, where n is numbers of sides in given polygon. Okay, if that given polygon is a hexagon, then n is equals to 6, and then 6 minus 2 into 180 degree, this is the sum of angles of a hexagon. Okay, sum of angles of a n-sided polygon, this is given by this formula, n minus 2 into 180 degree. Okay, now numbers of a diagonals in any polygon, numbers of a diagonal in any polygon, that is equals to n into n minus 3 upon 2. Okay students, for example, this is a quadrilateral. Okay, and we know that there are two diagonals in this quadrilateral. Okay, and our formula for numbers of diagonal in a n-sided polygon is n into n minus 3 upon 2, and we know that a quadrilateral has 4 sides. It means n is equals to 4. So now we will find numbers of diagonals in this quadrilateral. Then 4 into 4 minus 3 upon 2. 4 into 1 upon 2 equals to 2. It means there are two diagonals in this quadrilateral, and we know that. So formula of numbers of diagonals in any polygon, that is equals to n into n minus 3 upon 2. Okay, where n is number of sides. Each angle of a regular polygon means each angle and each side is every angle and every side equal. So each angle of a regular polygon equals to n into n minus 2 into 180 degree. Sum of angles of an n-sided polygon, when we divide this by n, then we get each angle of a regular polygon. Okay friends, but this formula is valid only for regular polygons, not irregular polygons. Sum of angles upon number of sides. Okay, now sum of the measures of the exterior angles of a polygon, that is equals to 360 degree. Sum of measures of the exterior angles of a polygon, that is equals to 360 degree, and each exterior angle of a n-sided polygon is equals to 360 degree upon n. Okay students, 360 degree upon n. So these are formulas of this chapter, and in our next video we will discuss questions. Those will be related to these formulas. So learn these formulas properly